out-of-body experience.
Welcome to the Brothers of Wrestling podcast.
That's right. Welcome back to episode number 2 of the Brothers of Wrestling podcast with your host Logan and
Aiden.
That's right. We are
We're
back.
here.
And we are here to discuss the second part of our 3-episode series trying to determine the greatest world champion in WWE history. In the first episode, we decided the 64. We whittled it down from 74 all the way to 64, got rid of 10 scrubs, and now we're ready to decide the seeding for the bracket. So that's what this second episode is going to be.
Awesome. I'm excited. I have my little hand-drawn bracket right here. We're going to fill this sucker out, and we're going to figure out some of these awesome matchups I'm looking forward to.
I'm looking forward to it as well. So how do you want to begin? Do you want to start with the bottom of the seeds, or do you want to start with the top?
I think we might as well start with the 1 seeds.
Yeah, that makes the most sense. We already said in the last episode that 3 of the top seeds were already pretty much guaranteed.
So how about we start with you reading off our groupings?
All right.
A little recap.
So to recap what we did from last episode, group number 1 includes John Cena, Hulk Hogan, Bruno Sammartino, Roman Reigns, Stone Cold, The Rock, Bret Hart, and Triple H. So we have grouped them into 8 wrestlers per group. Group 2,
Okay.
Shawn Michaels, Randy Orton, Bob Backlund, Undertaker, Brock Lesnar, Kurt Angle, CM Punk, and Chris Jericho. Group 3 is Edge, Gunther, Batista, Seth Rollins, AJ Styles, Yokozuna, Pedro Morales, and Macho Man Randy Savage. Group 4 is Ric Flair, Bobby Lashley, Cody Rhodes, Jeff Hardy, Eddie Guerrero, Mankind, Diesel, and Daniel Bryan. And then the bottom half of the seeds, Group 5 starts with RVD, JBL, Sheamus, Rey Mysterio, Drew McIntyre, Ultimate Warrior, Dean Ambrose, and Kane. Group 6 is Big E, Damian Priest, Bray Wyatt, Billy Graham, Big Show, Mark Henry, The Miz, and King Booker. Group 7 is Jack Swagger, Christian, Kevin Owens, Psycho Sid, Goldberg, Alberto Del Rio, Sergeant Slaughter, and John Morrison. And the final group is Group 8, which includes Iron Sheik, Buddy Rogers, Great Khali, Jey Uso, Matt Hardy, Braun Strowman, Dolph Ziggler, and unfortunately, Kofi Kingston.
Well, poor Kofi. Okay, well, I like it. Yeah, so let's start with number one. So let's basically go over what we talked about at the end of the last show.
All right, so basically at the end, we were just deciding how to create the second bracket, or to create the bracket in the first place.
Yeah, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to take each group, we're going to take a top 4 and a bottom 4 out of each 8 pairing, and then the top one. So group 1 will be the 1 to 2 seeds, and so on and so forth. Then we're going to break them into 4s. Your top 4, like say in Group A, is going to be your 1 seeds. Your bottom 4 is going to be the 2 seeds, and then that keeps going for each grouping. And then to fill out the brackets, we're going to have each region. So whoever's the number 1 overall seed, every number 1 of the 2s, the 3s, the 4s, they're going to go into that side of the bracket, and that's how we're going to kind of split it up that way.
I like that. Sounds pretty simple. Just splitting it into 4 people in each group.
Yeah, try to make it a little easier to focus.
So to begin, if you want to start with the first group and the top seeds, I think we have to, it's only obvious, we have to start with who the overall number 1 seed of this tournament is.
Yeah, so overall number 1 seed, out of those 8 guys, I think we have to go with the guy who is the current WWE champion and is the all-time leader in reigns. Unofficially, of course. WWE official, I would say.
Yeah.
With 17. And that is John Cena.
I agree with that. I had him in my number 1 ranking when I was ranking him to start. So I would say that John Cena, overall wise, is the number 1 seed.
Okay, so let's put Cena number 1 overall. So now he's going to be in the Hustle, loyalty, respect bracket. Hustle, loyalty, respect. Okay, so now we need to figure out the three other one seeds. Um, I would say if we're gonna do it in terms of selling tickets and money, drawing money, which if you're talking to a wrestler, that's what they base being the guy
Yeah, true.
is
Cody
drawing
always talks
money.
about that.
It's always about drawing money. And so I would say if we're going to do anybody, as a one seed, the second overall one seed, I think should be Hulk Hogan.
I agree with you. I think Hogan and then eventually Bruno are three that are pretty much locked in. Like there's really no argument. As much as we don't like Hogan as a person, you can't
Yeah, I'm
deny
not great.
his impact on the business and his championship reigns, and he's Hogan. He's the champion. So
Yes.
him and Bruno are locked in. There's really no argument for that.
Yes. I'm not saying that Hogan's going to make it for based just on how I feel about him, but we'll see how it goes. Okay. So then we'll say Bruno's going to the 3 seed there. Write that down real quick.
And that was really never in doubt. It was really just this fourth one seed.
Yeah, this fourth one seed's going to be a little bit tricky. We got a lot of big names there.
I could go for any of them.
Yeah, I've always been inclined to be a Stone Cold guy myself, but it's hard to really separate Stone Cold and The Rock from each other.
Yeah, because they were so intertwined in their runs,
That's my problem with them.
their initial runs at least.
So I'm kind of on the fence about who I want. Do we just keep them together as twos? And
Well,
we throw.
was Roman Reigns' championship his tribal chief reign, was that longer than Stone Cold's run as top face? Because his was 4 years. How long was Austin at the top?
It's hard to say. You get a Stone Cold had that 96 to pretty much 2001
Okay, so a little longer.
run. But to be fair to Roman, he was doing stuff starting in
True,
2015.
he had the championship runs that were
So
big dog runs.
I think to keep it simple for us at least, I'm not super in the recency bias category like you are, but I feel like Roman makes the most sense for our bracket.
I do too. I had him as my number 4 when I was ranking them, so I already had, in my mind, I guess, assumed he was going to be a number
Yeah.
1 seed.
Yeah, I think it just makes the most sense for what we're trying to accomplish here. So then let's say, so who do you want to be the number 1, 2 seed? Do you want to be Stone Cold or The Rock?
It probably should be Stone Cold.
He was the top draw.
Yeah.
So
As
that
much
makes
as
sense
Rock
to me.
is heralded in the Attitude Era, I think Austin was a slightly bigger star.
Yeah. So then we'll put Rock down. The Rock's going in the Hulkamania bracket.
That's pretty tough.
Then we've got. So who do we got left?
Bret Hart and Triple H.
Bret Hart and Triple H. Now Bret Hart was the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Yeah, with a nickname like that, I mean, it's hard to not have you above Triple H. But Triple H had the Reign of Terror. Plus, he had obviously other reigns. It could be, I guess you could consider Triple H over Bret Hart if you think that Triple H had such a long career spanning the late 90s, dominated the 2000s, and then ended in mid 2010s. But really that late 90s to early to mid 2000s, that's where he was cooking. That's where he was the Reign of Terror. That's where he was the dominating with Stephanie and Vince and all that kind of stuff, and he was having decent matches, and he was on top of the company. He was main eventing WrestleManias. He beat Jericho for the undisputed title. He was going crazy. But then Bret Hart was the face. He was the new generation, him and Shawn. And I mean, how can you really? It's Bret Hart at the end of the day. So I don't know. It's tough. So I don't think you can really put Bret Hart or Triple H over Bret Hart. I think Bret Hart has to go over him.
Yes, I don't know. I just think Triple H. If we're talking championships,
I know the length of the reigns, the amount of reigns he has, but it's Bret Hart at the end of the day.
I'll give it to you.
Okay.
So we'll put Brett. I'll put Hart in the living legend category, and HHH Papa H.
Liv's
is
gonna like that
going
I went
into
to bat for
the.
Bret Hart, that's for sure.
He's going to the bloodline
Oh, the blood.
side of the bracket.
All right, so we start group number 2, which is Shawn, Randy, Bob, Undertaker, Brock, Kurt, CM Punk, and Jericho. I think obvious ones, Bob has to be a 3 seed. I don't know if he's
He
the
did have
overall top
some.
3 seed, but
He had some crazy long reigns, that's for sure.
I think
But
Shawn.
that's a different era.
Yeah, that is a
So.
different era. Depends on how we evaluate it.
Mm-hmm.
I think Shawn needs to be a 3 seed.
I agree with that. I like him as a 3.
I think Orton needs to be a 3 seed.
Yeah, he's right up there with guys like Cena and
Yeah,
Triple H.
with the reigns. And then that fourth 3 seed is a little tricky.
Who we got left after that?
Undertaker, Brock, Kurt, Punk, and Jericho. I think Jericho, Punk, and Kurt are all 4 seeds.
Yeah, I agree with that. So
It's between Brock and Undertaker.
And that's a hard one for me because I love the Undertaker.
Me too.
Undertaker is
Yeah.
Mount Rushmore for me. But if we're talking world title reigns,
He didn't have many, and
he just wasn't. He had decent amount, but none of them were anything.
Yeah. He had a couple runs with the big gold belt that were decent, but
nothing was amazing. And Brock, I mean, yeah, I know you always give him crap for not being there, but those reigns still count.
and
So
when he was there, they were good enough matches. Except for I know people hate on his rivalry with Roman Reigns, how it never ended and stuff. But
yeah, but I mean, let's be fair to Brock. He built up Roman Reigns. I know Roman Reigns took it to a whole new level when he went heel.
true. I mean, does the Roman heel turn even work if Brock doesn't do his thing with him as big dog?
So
it's
one of those things.
I lean Brock for a 3 seed.
Yeah, okay, we'll put him in there. So now we got our 3 seeds. Okay, so who do we want?
We have to decide who goes number 1 in the 3 seeds.
I'm partial myself to a good HBK. I think in terms of just legendary status and what his world titles meant.
I was gonna lean Randy.
I can see that,
but I don't hate the Shawn pick.
I mean, Randy has a lot of title reigns, but I feel like a lot of them aren't really that memorable.
True. He had that flip flop with Cena back in like 08, 09.
He had that great heel run in 08, 09. And that was a great reign. Mm-hmm. He had that but his first reign was horrible. It was a good moment.
Yeah, but then he just, doesn't he drop it to Triple H?
He lost it in a month. Yeah, he lost in a month. I mean, most of his title losses are to Triple H. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Okay. I could see Shawn being an overall number 3.
I mean, one of Shawn's reigns ends with the Austin Era beginning.
True. I mean, that is true.
And I mean, Shawn as champion started DX.
True.
He kind of led the Attitude Era into the booming period. Yeah. I think he deserves. Because
right when he goes out for his back, that's when Stone Cold
Rock. That's when everything starts really hitting hard. But then I'll give you
Randy.
I'll definitely give you Orton.
Yeah.
At 3.
All right, so then we got Bob and Brock.
I think just in terms of longevity, I would give it to Bob.
Yeah, you got to
Be
put
the
some respect on
3.
the elders.
I mean, different era, but I mean those
Yeah,
reigns still mattered,
it's
and he
hard.
carried. Once Bruno was done, he carried that company. So
It's so hard. It's just like any other sport, like with football or basketball or baseball. It's so hard to compare eras.
exactly, yeah. I mean, you're looking. I mean, and especially with these top seeds, we're combing this with a fine tooth
Yeah,
comb.
yeah.
Like, would most people probably put Brock over him? Probably, but I
That's just
mean,
because they're more familiar with Brock.
Brock's just a more recent guy,
Yeah.
so it's going to be hard to
And all
get
these guys are
people
Hall of
to.
Famers anyway, so
Oh, I know. Yeah, well, and that's the thing with these, especially with this top tier stuff. It's really hard to. You're really trying to differentiate uh, what you
I
got
mean,
here.
there's really not a non-Hall of Famer in any of these groups until you get maybe to Bobby. Is Bobby Lashley a Hall of Famer? That's where you get like a argument.
Yeah, I
Everybody
can
else
see
here is a Hall
that.
of Famer.
So yeah, I agree. I agree. What's this? This is, I'm sorry, I'm trying to finish scratching this bracket out.
So with the three seeds being finished, I think that means obviously Undertaker's the overall number 4. Since
Yeah, it
we
would be him being the closest.
yeah,
So
since we were
Taker goes on at 4.
but then we got to decide between
Okay.
Kurt, Punk, and Jericho who goes second. Kurt won the title his rookie year.
Yeah, this would be a really easy one for me if like we were considering their whole careers.
Yeah, because TNA
Because
Kurt's
by
different.
far Kurt has yeah, Prime Angle
TNA Kurt is a
is a
group 1,
monster. Oh, by far. He dominated.
but it's just WWE. So
But to be fair to Kurt, he still
yep,
dominated
true. He had
WWE.
some good reigns with a bunch of different titles.
But yeah, but then you got the first ever undisputed
True.
champion,
Yeah. How can you? I mean, if we're talking world
and then
champions, he held both at the same time.
you've got Punk with that pipe bomb.
That catapulted,
Excuse me. Catapulted himself into the main event,
skyrocket,
won the title,
left.
and now coming back, yeah, he hasn't won it, but he
He's
had a nice ECW run.
he's prime. He's prime to win it.
But if we're being honest, I think it's between Angle and Jericho.
I agree.
I'd have Punk as the 4.
I would choose Jericho over Angle simply for the undisputed championship reign. First ever, held both at the same time, beat Rock and Austin the same night.
Yeah, I don't know.
He did lose to Triple
You
H.
know that was supposed to be Angle, right?
Ah, see, here's the history.
That was the Kurt Angle says that he was supposed to win it, and then they eventually decided that it would mean more if Jericho won it.
I think Kurt's told. I've heard him tell that story before.
Yeah, so they decided to go with Jericho to pull out the big upset.
It was
So
a pretty
think
big
about
upset.
how that would have changed if Angle would have actually done it. So it definitely would have been interesting.
I think it still would have worked, but I mean, Jericho. Nobody believed Jericho was a viable threat back then, anyway.
No, he was main event, but he wasn't like world title main event.
Nobody thought he was going to be Austin and The Rock in the same night.
Yeah. So
My vote's for
okay.
Jericho.
I'll give you Jericho.
Okay.
So we got
Undertaker.
So this is for we got Taker, we've got Jericho,
and then Kurt, and then Punk.
Punk,
All right.
Angle. Okay.
Now we get to Group 3.
Group 3.
So the 5s and the 6s.
So give me the names in Group 3.
You've got Edge, Gunther, Batista, Seth, AJ, Yoko, Pedro Morales, and Macho.
Okay, right off the bat, I'm telling
Batista.
you Gunther's going down.
Oh, okay.
Gunther's going down.
I'll let it. I'm not gonna fight it.
I'm just telling you.
So you think he's bottom tier 5?
Seeds. No, this is 5 and 6, right?
Or I mean, bottom tier 6 is what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. I was gonna say, yeah. He's a 6 seed.
Okay.
I don't. We can decide once we see who's in the 16 where he goes, but
All right.
he's going to the
I'll give it
sixes.
to you. He's a 6 seed.
Okay. Now my first thought, right off the bat, when you read me those names, two guys stuck out to me.
Okay.
Macho.
And Yoko.
No.
Oh, you were so pushing
And
Yoko
Rollins.
during the first episode. So.
I like Yoko. I can see Yoko pulling an upset here. Let's just see what happens. But the two guys that jump out to me as 5 seeds right off the bat: Rollins, Macho.
Interesting. Okay. I can
Those are
definitely
two
get down
guys
with Macho being a 5.
Macho has 2 WrestleMania World Championship wins.
Yes.
You know, Rollins has the heist of the century.
He has the high. That already puts him up.
He defeated Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania.
The heist of the century is highly regarded as the greatest cash-in of all time.
Which, yeah, by far it is. So those two names stuck out. I know Pedro was.
He's got the one reign for 1,000.
It's got a 1,000-day reign, but I mean, no one was really caring about WWE.
Yeah, they were in the down period when he was champ.
I mean, that was in that Bruno era.
Because he drops it.
Everyone liked Bruno.
He wins it off of Ivan Koloff, then drops it to Stan Stasiak to get it to Superstar Billy Graham.
Exactly. But most people listening to this probably don't even know what that means.
That's true.
So, I would say Pedro moved down.
Okay.
6 seed.
I agree.
We'll keep Macho and Rollins in the 5s.
Yep, I'm cool with that.
Now give me the last 4.
Edge, Batista, AJ, Yoko.
And who else? There's one more.
1, 2. No, that's 4.
You just said Edge, Batista, and Yoko.
AJ.
Oh, I missed AJ. I'm sorry. Gotcha. I missed the AJ. Okay, well.
It might sound a little crazy, but I might pull for AJ.
AJ, I mean, he built SmackDown.
Yeah, that era when they moved to Fox, they did the brand split.
He had about a 3-year period where he was the guy.
Or maybe they weren't on Fox. I don't remember what they were, but
it's hard for me to say Edge because he had so many injuries.
He had so many just like whatever reigns. And I love Edge.
I know. I do too. I love Edge. I love a good Edge.
When I think of
cash-ins were classic.
When I think of the big gold belt, I think of Edge, really. Just because that's when we were coming up watching wrestling. That's who was champ.
He carried that SmackDown brand there. And just those injuries just cost him so much time.
But I might pull for AJ because he has a reign over like 250 days. He had the great match with Cena. Yeah. He was the person who Cena beat to get 16.
Yeah.
But then you got a guy like Batista.
I'm almost feeling. I mean, Batista had the great WrestleMania 21.
Mm-hmm.
But he really didn't have anything else.
He had the 23 with Undertaker, but he loses that.
He loses. I mean, great match. Well, one of my favorite matches, I think. A match that's completely underrated. Go back and watch that match, and you can't tell me that if Shawn and Cena don't steal that show, that match isn't the best match on the card. But, I mean, I love that match.
Yeah, but Batista kind of gets hurt.
I'm almost going Yoko over. I'm almost going AJ Yoko. You almost got me talked into going AJ Yoko here. It's like the total opposite. That's like the total opposite of what I thought.
AJ Yoko. Okay, AJ Yoko.
Because Yoko goes into 2 WrestleMania. He goes into 1 WrestleMania. He's not champ, but he wins it off of the Royal Rumble win. And then the next year he goes in. He beats the first guy, but then loses to Bret Hart.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, that's almost a year-long reign.
You can't.
I mean, the first reign didn't last long, but he pretty much those 2 WrestleManias is all about Yoko.
Yeah, that's a tough argument to go against.
And yeah, Batista's got the great moment at 21, but really other than that, his WrestleManias, he goes into 26 as champ, and it's not really all about the WrestleManias, but I mean he gets hurt, which ends his first reign, which was his best reign by far. Mm-hmm. And then he has a couple good ones. The one leading into the Undertaker match is good. When he beats Khali, that's a good one. But he really never really gets that. He never really has that big moment after 21.
Yeah.
That was kind of like his skyrocket,
And then
and then
any of
Cena kind
his
of passed him by.
any of his spinner belt reigns are not anything to talk
No,
about.
and I mean, those were just like he got one and he got injured
Yeah.
again. So,
And then he quits.
And then he quits and cries.
So
And
I
then
think
he comes
Batista's
back
the
and
sixth
yells at
seed.
Triple H. Yeah, I'm going AJ Yoko, I think.
Okay, I'm
so
up.
who's in our top fives?
We've got
Then?
Seth, AJ, Yoko, and Macho.
Okay, I honestly I would probably go Macho Seth, AJ Yoko.
Macho, Seth, AJ, Yoko.
Unless you want to switch Seth and Macho, but I kind of like
Can
Macho
I really put
ahead
Seth
of him.
over Macho?
I like Macho ahead of him just because he has two big WrestleMania
Seth,
wins.
I mean,
That
Seth,
one reigns over a year.
yeah, he built the new world title, though. That title wouldn't be anything if Seth didn't have it first.
Yeah, but I mean, is it really anything?
I
I
mean,
mean, let's be honest. Who's
I
your champion right now?
it's Gunther.
Yeah, that's exactly
I
my
would
point.
like to think that the new world title means something.
I mean, when I think of world titles and when I think about world champions in WWE right now, I'm thinking Cena.
Yeah, I
I'm
get
not
that.
thinking about Gunther.
Well, just because you disrespect Gunther.
I just don't think
He's the ring.
worthy of where you're putting
He's
him.
literally the ring general.
He's not ready to be up there where you're trying to throw him. So I would go Macho Seth, but you maybe can talk me out of it. But I'm definitely going AJ and then Yoko for the 3 and 4.
Yeah.
So we got AJ
I think I agree with you. I think I go Macho and then Seth.
and Yoko. Where are you, Yoko? Yoko. Okay, so Macho going in the Hustle Loyalty Respect bracket. And the Kingslayer's going into the Hulkamania bracket.
He's the architect.
Kingslayer.
All right. Group number 4 includes Ric Flair, Bobby Lashley.
Hold on. We didn't do the sixes.
Oh, that's right. My bad.
You're jumping the gun
Sorry.
on me.
That's my bad.
We got to put them together.
So we've got.
Well, I would say Gunther's my low 6.
I know you would.
Just because of,
I'd put him over Pedro.
Yeah, I mean, I could kind of see that. But the length of lane. Reign.
What?
Sorry. The length of the reign.
So who's number 1 in the 6? Is it Edge?
Well, who are we fighting?
It's Edge, Gunther.
Yeah, I would put Edge over Batista.
Yeah. Okay,
I'd
so
put Edge and Batista.
I'd go Edge, Batista, Gunther, Pedro.
But that length, man. The length of that
is
reign.
long.
It's just it matters.
I'm not gonna fight you.
Why can't I spell Batista?
I don't know.
Batista.
I'll give you
Why does it not
Pedro
look right?
over Gunther.
That's what I thought. I like how this third tier is like our old man bracket. It's got Bruno, Backlund, Pedro.
That's just how it shook out.
Gunther.
All right, now on to Group 4, which includes.
Well, hold on. We need to figure out how to spell Batista.
It's Batista.
Ista. Why does that not look right to me?
Batista.
I don't know.
I think that's right.
Sorry, Batista. I'm sorry if you're listening.
Well, I mean, his real name has a U in it, but they cut that out.
That's throwing me off, man. It just looks weird for some reason.
All right, enough spelling.
Jesus,
Ric Flair, Bobby Lashley, Cody Rhodes, Jeff Hardy, Eddie Guerrero, Mankind, Diesel, and D-Bry.
Oh, this is
this is a tough one. This is for the 7 and the 8s.
These are so many good. These are gonna be some upsets.
Ric Flair's a weird one because we're not taking into account his WCW stuff. So technically, he's only a 2-time champion.
Yeah, but he did win the first ever.
He won the Rumble for the title.
That's pretty good.
That is a big accomplishment. I already know you're going to put Cody in an 8 seed.
Probably. Depends on who I like. I'm not going to be disrespectful to Cody, But if he walks like an old man one more time, I'm going to lose my
That's just
mind.
how he
That's all I'm
walks.
saying. Yeah, come on now. That's not how he
I
walks.
think
Stop it.
a lot of oh god, this group is so weird because it's a lot of guys who have one reign and
Okay, well let's say that. Let's go. Let's just see what the reign number is. So name me a guy. I'll tell you the reigns.
well, I have the list right here.
I've got the list in my head.
All right, so we got Bobby Lashley.
I don't know that one. Oops.
Bobby has 2.
Too much recency. He's got 3.
What? Who does he have 3?
Didn't
Oh, he
have
has the
2
ECW.
WWE titles
He has the
and the
ECW.
ECW. Oh, see, I didn't know it, and I still knew it more than
I
you
forgot.
did. And you got the list.
I forgot about. I was only looking at WWE. I forgot about ECW. Who cares about ECW?
Here we go.
So he's got 3. Cody has the
Okay.
1. Eddie's got the
Yes.
1.
Yes.
Mankind's got 3, but they're all kind of
Yes,
whatever.
but they're all short.
Yeah. Diesel's got the 1, but it's a year. You were really pushing for that last episode.
I do love a good Diesel.
Daniel Bryan's got how many? He's got like 4 or 5 something total, but they're
He's
all
got like 2.
No, well, I'm talking world titles too.
He's got like 2.
Daniel's got 1 world title reign,
Oh, I forgot that. Oh, okay.
and he's got 4 WWE title reigns.
He lost to Sheamus.
Yeah, 12 seconds.
How many were WWE?
He's got 4 WWE title reigns.
Oh yeah, I'm kind of forgetting the whole Orton thing he did before he won them.
And he had the
unified.
Savior of the Planet thing.
That's right. He has more than I thought.
Yeah.
You don't really think about that.
And then
do you?
Jeff has a couple. Jeff's got 1 WWE, which is pretty
He's got
epic.
like 3, doesn't he?
And then he's got a couple worlds. He's got 2 world titles.
Yeah, he's got 3.
But his reigns are whatever as well. This is a big whatever group.
That Armageddon is pretty memorable.
Yeah, I know. I see that clip on Twitter a bunch of times.
I mean,
It gets passed around like every 3 months or something.
I kind of feel like we've got to put Eddie and Cody
In the same
down,
group.
just for they're the ones that just have 1 reign.
Well, Diesel.
Oh, sure, I forgot about Diesel.
But Cody and Eddie are very similar because their moments were epic. Cody finishes the story.
I agree.
WrestleMania.
It's all about the moments.
Eddie gets his finally his championship.
I would say that the moments are going to matter more when we get into the matchups.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like if Cody ends up going up against a Yoko, I can see you convincing me that Cody moves on.
Yeah, because of the build up to Mania, the loss at 39.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. Once we get into the tournament,
The "We Want Cody" chants.
The moments I think are gonna make us.
Oh God, I can't even.
Over.
I don't even want to talk about the PTSD from. I want to be the one that takes the title from you, but not at WrestleMania. Oh God. Oh.
What about when you cried after WrestleMania 39?
I didn't.
When you thought for sure he was gonna win.
I didn't cry.
Yeah, cry.
I said I could see it going either way.
You said you guaranteed he was gonna win.
I said it could go either way.
Okay. Yeah, afterwards.
Well, obviously afterwards.
When you were tearing up the whole time.
I didn't trust Triple H at the time.
Big old alligator tears.
It ended up working out, but I didn't trust him at the time.
Yeah. So I think for reigns alone, I would put Cody, Eddie as, what is this?
This is group 7 and 8.
So those 2 should be 8s. I agree. Let's put Diesel down there. I know you're not a Diesel.
And
guy,
then
so
I'd put Mankind down there as well.
Yeah, because him and Flair are kind of my 2 guys that I'm on the fence about. Brian actually jumped a lot in my mind after you told me how many reigns.
Yeah.
I just really wasn't thinking that many. But I'm gonna say Mankind should be. So now we need to go through 7s.
Yeah, so it's Flair.
So we got Flair, Brian,
and Bobby Lashley and Jeff Hardy.
I honestly I think you talked me into Brian being the 1 seed of that.
Okay, yeah, I can get down with that.
I think so.
But do we really want Bobby in the 7 spot?
I think he.
Did he do enough?
I mean, who are you going to replace him with, Mankind or Diesel?
I probably would have replaced him with Mankind.
I just don't know if Mankind's reigns
Yeah,
are.
I
I mean,
know.
Bobby had a pretty decent WWE
Bobby did.
reign
I mean,
that last one.
that post-pandemic stuff, he did pretty okay.
He was the main guy.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, can we really say Mankind was ever the main
No,
guy?
he wasn't. He wasn't. I'll give him a 7. I don't want to disrespect him too much.
Almighty, baby. So who are we going one? Do we still want to go?
So number 1 of the 7s is Brian
Brian. Good for you,
Danielson.
buddy. Don't talk about that.
Then
so who's 2?
2 is probably Flair.
It's obviously not going to be Lashley because you're telling me Lashley should not even be in this group.
It's probably going to be Flair.
I agree with that.
Woo!
Flair can go in the Hulkamania bracket.
That fits.
So who's 3?
It's got to be Jeff then if we're arguing about Bobby.
Nah, you're right. So Hardy. And Lashley.
And then number 1 of the 8 probably has to be Diesel. Or is it Cody?
You know, honestly, I was thinking Cody.
Okay. Yeah, Cody.
Got Cody. Then Diesel for sure.
Yeah. Then Eddie, then Mankind probably.
I don't know. I think I'd have Mankind over Eddie probably.
Would you?
Yeah, just because Eddie just had the one reign.
True.
And I get it. It was huge, but I would Mankind. I mean, 3-1. I would say Mankind. I would probably put ahead of Eddie.
I'm not going to argue too much.
Better not. You know I'm right.
All right. We are
That
down
helps.
to half.
We're halfway done.
Group 5. This is where it gets a little grimy. We got
It's gonna be
RVD.
harder with these losers.
Yeah, we got RVD. We got JBL, Sheamus, Rey Mysterio, Drew McIntyre, Ultimate Warrior, Dean Ambrose, and Kane. Right off the bat, I think...
I'll tell you right now, I want JBL in the top one.
Really?
Yep.
Are you being serious right now? This isn't a
Yes,
gimmick?
he's a wrestling god.
But he had the one reign.
It was an amazing reign.
But is it really any better than what...
Okay, let's do the name game. Okay, JBL, RVD.
JBL.
Better reigns. Better. I'm talking about reigns, not wrestlers.
I know, I said JBL.
Okay. Sorry.
Don't get on me for agreeing with you.
First. How dare you agree with me? Okay, JBL. Who's the other one?
Sheamus.
I don't have the list. Sheamus. Who you pick?
I'd go Sheamus.
Okay, give me the next one. JBL
Ray.
and who? All right, yeah.
I'd
JBL.
I'd probably go JBL.
Okay. Give me
Drew.
another one. I would go JBL.
I'd go Drew.
Oh, why?
Drew
What's
had
Drew done?
Drew had the WrestleMania win in the pandemic. He carried the pandemic.
But no one remembers that.
Well, just because it happened during the pandemic doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Just saying.
Then you got Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, JBL had a better reign than Ultimate
Yeah,
Warrior.
definitely.
Come on now.
And then Moxley.
No.
He didn't have a great reign, unfortunately. And then Kane. But Kane had so many titles. He had a couple
Kane had a
world.
lot of times. I'd probably put Kane in the top.
Yeah, I was
undisputed.
gonna. That's actually what I was gonna do before you blurted out JBL. I was gonna say Kane probably deserves to go in.
I just think JBL is above all those other guys.
I'd put Kane in a 9 seed.
Let's just say, okay, let's say Kane, Drew, JBL.
Okay.
The top seed so far. So now we just need one more.
I was gonna go Sheamus.
He's probably got the most reigns out of anybody.
And he's got the best reigns.
I wouldn't call any of his reigns amazing.
They're
but-
better than anybody on this list.
Yeah, Ray had a decent reign. That first one.
Yeah, but did Ray have his beard like ponytailed up or whatever he did?
I don't know. He wears a mask. How am I supposed to know?
Actually, I think Ray has done braided his pony or his beard.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I think he has done that. I still go Sheamus though.
Okay, we'll go Sheamus. I'll give you him.
How did we get
I'll give
RVD
you
up here?
something in this thing. Huh?
How did we get RVD up here again?
Because he was just kind of floating around.
RVD didn't do anything as champ. He got busted
What
for
are you
weed.
talking about? He had WWE and he was a double champ.
Yeah,
That's
but for like
rare.
3 weeks, they got busted for weed.
Would you stop disrespecting RVD?
Stay off the weed.
He's fine. He has a whole company now.
And he's
Okay, so who do you
he's
want
gonna
the
be a
number 1
dad.
9 seed to be?
Overall
I
number
know,
1.
impressive.
It's got to be Kane, I think.
I'd say, oh, that's huge. We're getting into matchups now. So, Kane is the overall number 1 seed. Who's he going up against?
Who?
Cody Rhodes.
Oh man, that's an easy win for Cody.
Ooh, what? Can we not spoil our next show, please? Can we please try to keep this kosher a little bit? God,
Oh man.
we might as well just do the whole thing now. God.
Oh man.
Okay, 2. I'm going JBL.
I know you are, and I'm not gonna argue because I'm not gonna win. So
You're not gonna win. Glad you're learning. Okay, who's the third guy?
probably Drew.
Drew. Oh man, these are crazy. Okay, and the last one, who was it?
Sheamus.
I forget. Sheamus. So here's the first matchups we have. Of the 8 9s. Cody and Kane. Diesel versus JBL. Mankind versus Drew. And Eddie Guerrero versus Sheamus.
All right, I can already see some easy victories, but I mean, Diesel and JBL is the exact same reign.
Oh, that's going to be interesting. Okay, let's do the 10s.
All right,
So who's down there?
10s are
Warriors last. That's all
yeah,
I'm saying.
that's pretty obvious. Actually, I put Mox last. Mox had one reign, and it was where's he at?
No one knows who Mox is. This
Sorry,
is WWE.
Ambrose had one reign for 83 days.
How long was Warriors?
Warrior
He held it to Rumble.
293.
That was, yeah, I'd say that's a better reign than 83.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying Mox is last.
What did I say?
You said what you were arguing in my favor.
Oh, never mind. You're right. Didn't know which way I went there. Okay, so last is Ambrose.
It's probably got to be Ray, and then I can't put RVD at 2.
Why not?
He didn't do anything.
You want him to be number 1?
I'd put Warrior then RVD.
Okay. Such a hater.
He didn't do anything. Did he even defend it? He got him stripped, right?
Ew.
RVD.
Yeah, he lost him in matches.
Oh, okay.
Sassy. Okay, so now we get our 7 10s. Daniel Bryan versus Rey Mysterio.
Ooh, okay.
Ric Flair versus Ultimate Warrior. Jeff Hardy versus RVD. And Bobby Lashley versus Dean Ambrose.
Man, that's a clear sweep.
Would you?
I can't help it. That is the most obvious sweep I've ever heard in my life.
I'm going Ray.
Of course, we're gonna go for Ray.
Don't ever assume anything's obvious when I'm doing it.
All right.
That's all I'm
Group
saying.
6. This is the 11s and the 12s. Big E, Damian Priest, Bray Wyatt, Superstar Billy Graham, Big Show, Mark Henry, Miz, and King Booker. This is tough. This is just a bunch of slop.
Way to be positive there, buddy. We still got 2 more
I
groups.
haven't
to go
even gotten
after
to. This is worse than slop later on. What do we do here?
I don't know, nothing really jumped out at me.
Neither for me. I mean, maybe Billy Graham just because of the history.
I don't know.
I mean, that's why he's up in Group 6 anyway.
Read it to me again. Let me see if anything hits me.
Big E, Damian Priest, Bray Wyatt / Fiend, Billy Graham, Big Show, Mark Henry, Miz, and King Booker. I think Big Show needs to be up because he's just had longevity and a lot of reigns.
The first thing that hits me is that Big E and Priest should be in the lower one.
I tend to agree with you.
Because of their short.
I also hate to say it because he's one of my faves, but Bray should also be down there.
Yeah, he didn't have very good
No,
reigns.
unfortunately.
It makes me sad.
Yeah.
So who's the last guy you want to put down there? Mark?
It's probably
Or Miz.
It's probably got to be Booker.
But Booker's, I mean, he took that world title win and made it his best character he ever had.
That is true, except for Black
I
Snow.
mean, what did Mark do?
Mark Henry had the Hall of Pain,
Yeah,
which was arguably his best stuff.
I don't know.
I vote Booker.
To go down?
Yeah.
All right. I'll go with you on
All
it.
right.
So who's our top? What is this? 11?
11 and 12s. Yep.
So who's our 11?
I think. Oh, it's Billy Graham, Big Show, Mark Henry, Miz, which is just a wild group. I think Big Show's got to be top 11.
I can't argue with you. I don't really know.
He's the best of this group in terms of champion.
Show.
I'd probably go Mark, then Miz, then Graham is how I would rank it.
Miz. Superstar.
Oh, that's how you. Okay. I thought you were going to say something.
No, but I agree. There's not much to argue about that one. I feel like these are going to go more smoothly.
Yeah, probably.
Not as much to argue. Okay, what are the 12s?
The 12s are Big E, Damian Priest, Bray Wyatt, and Booker.
I got to go Bray first.
Okay.
Because he had more reigns than any of those guys.
True.
And then Priest is probably 4.
Probably.
Because he only had the little reign.
He had the cash in at Mania.
I think Big E had a better reign than that, so I put Big E 3.
Okay.
E. And then
Booker.
Booker, yeah. King Booker.
So Booker's last?
No, second.
Oh, second. My bad.
I went backwards.
Oh, okay. I got you.
So it went Bray, Booker, E, Priest.
Okay, gotcha. All right. And in group 7, I mean, this is just this is a list right here.
This isn't even the end.
You got Jack Swagger, Christian, Kevin Owens, Psycho Sid, who crapped his pants at WrestleMania, Goldberg,
broke his leg jumping off the rope,
Alberto Del Rio, Sergeant Slaughter, and John Morrison / Nitro.
I love all these guys, by the way.
I think some obvious
Psycho's
ones.
Down.
Psycho's down. He's a 14.
He did nothing.
I think Swagger's a 14.
Probably, yeah.
I think.
He did have the eagle.
Oh.
I mean, that was pretty awesome.
I think John Morrison's also 14.
Probably. It hurts me.
Yeah, I remember his press conference when he changed gimmicks.
I did love when he turned into Morrison. That was pretty awesome.
And then these are all just the same guy.
So who's left? Slaughter,
Del Rio, Goldberg, Owens,
Del Rio.
and Christian.
Well, Goldberg had decent reigns. Del Rio had decent reigns. I mean, Slaughter only had the one reign. Who was the other one besides Christian?
Kevin Owens.
Yeah, I'd put Slaughter down.
Okay.
So we got Owens, Christian, Del Rio, and Goldberg. They probably got to go Goldberg 1 then.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
So what is this, 13?
This is 13s, yep.
So you got Goldberg.
Then you'd
And then just off the top, I'd go Del Rio, but...
I was going to say Kevin.
Well, Kevin only had one reign, didn't he?
I think so.
I mean, he only had the Universal title.
But I like Kevin. I don't like Del Rio. I'll put Del Rio.
I mean, it's not like he's in a different group.
I know. I'll put Del Rio ahead of him.
Del Rio, Owens, and then who was the last one?
It is Christian. No.
Christian. Yeah.
Yes, Christian. Yes. Sorry. I thought
You're right.
I couldn't read my own handwriting.
Keep the confidence.
And then top 14 seed. I mean, it can't be Psycho Sid since he was the first one you knocked down.
Well, it's Slaughter.
It's Slaughter. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Sid, I'm putting last.
Okay, makes sense. So then it's
Then we got
probably got to be
Morrison
Swagger
and-
than Morrison, right?
Yeah, I put Swagger too. He had the ECW and he had the world title. Morrison. Okay, so let's get to the last group and then we can talk about early matchups and maybe talk about some underdogs and
All
stuff
right,
like
we
that.
got 15s and 16s. So it's Iron Sheik, the original Nature Boy Buddy Rogers, Great Khali, the Yeet Man himself, Jey Uso, Matt Hardy, Braun Strowman, Dolph Ziggler, and Kofi Mania. Obvious
Right off,
16
right
seeds.
off the bat,
You do not do it.
Collie.
Okay.
I'm putting him at the fourth one.
Of
416.
a 416. He's the worst one on this list.
He's the worst one.
I get you. I would also put Sheik at 16.
Yeah, he could be the third one.
I would also put Buddy Rogers at 16.
He could be the second one.
And I would also put Ziggler at 16.
I was thinking Jay.
I knew you were.
But I can see why you have Ziggler's. I'll agree with you for that.
All right.
So here we got Jay, Kofi.
Matt Hardy and Strowman.
Well, it's got to be. I mean, I'm putting Strowman 4. Well, my God, I might put Matt Hardy 4.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
Wait. Hold on.
Whoa.
Matt Hardy had what? 2 ECW title reigns?
I think he only had one.
Yeah, he only had one for 127 days. And we're going to put that at 15?
Well, where do you want to put it?
Not on the list, really.
Oh, we already did that episode. Remember that?
I guess. I mean, there's nobody I'd put above him.
Let's put Hardy.
That's rough.
At 15.
That's just a bunch of grossness right there.
We did the episode where we cut the 10. We got 10 guys that didn't make this list.
I want to take a shower with the group 8, that's for sure.
Oh my God.
All right, so who's the number 115? Strowman?
It's between Kofi. No, it's between Kofi and what's his face?
And Jay?
Jay, probably.
Well, then I'd put Kofi.
Kofi? Shockingly, I had Jay off of my list, and he somehow has a 15 seed. I don't know how that happened.
He's the Yeet Man.
And then we got who? I forget.
Hold on. We've got Matt Hardy and Braun Strowman.
Strowman, that's who it was, Braun. Okay. Bracket is complete.
Which, wait, hold on. So you had, who's the third 15 seed?
Strowman.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure, I didn't want to put it the wrong way.
No, yeah. And then Matt Hardy was last. Okay. The bracket is filled out. Okay. So you want me to review it here?
Yeah, sure. I'm just finishing up writing this down.
Okay. We'll talk about some matchups we like. So, in the number 1 overall section of the bracket, the Hustle, Loyalty, Respect section, we got the 1 seed, John Cena, going up against the 16 seed, Dolph Ziggler. We've got the 8 seed, Cody Rhodes, going against the 9 seed, Kane. 5 seed, Macho Man. 12 seed, Bray Wyatt. 4 seed, Undertaker. 13 seed, Goldberg. 6 seed, Edge. 11 seed, Big Show. 3rd seed, HBK, Shawn Michaels. 14 seed, Sergeant Slaughter, I'm sorry. 7 seed, Daniel Bryan. 10 seed, Rey Mysterio. And to finish out the Hustle and Respect side, 2 seed, Stone Cold. 15 seed, Kofi Kingston. Gonna get squashed again, probably. Now we move down to the second section of our bracket. Is the Hulkamania bracket. We have Number 1 seed Hulk Hogan versus 16 seed Buddy Rogers. 8 seed Diesel versus 9 seed JBL. 5 seed Seth Rollins, 12 seed King Booker. The 4 seed Chris Jericho going up against the 13 seed Alberto Del Rio. The 6 seed Batista going up against the 11 seed Mark Henry. The 3rd seed Randy Orton versus the 14 seed Jack Swagger. The 7 seed Ric Flair versus the 10 seed Ultimate Warrior. And a little bloodline action with The Rock, the 2 seed, going up against Jey Uso, the 15 seed. Okay, now we move over to the Living Legend, which is the 3rd ranked section of our bracket. We got Bruno, number 1, and we got 16 seed Iron Sheik. We got the 8 seed Mankind going up against the 9 seed Drew McIntyre. We got the 5 seed AJ Styles going up against the 12 seed Big E. The 4 seed Kurt Angle versus the 13 seed Kevin Owens. The 6 seed Pedro Morales versus the 11 seed The Miz. 3 seed Bob Backlund versus the 14 seed John Morrison. The 7 seed Jeff Hardy versus the 10 seed RVD. And then the 2 seed Bret Hart versus the 15 seed Braun Strowman. And in our final grouping, we've got the Bloodline group. We got the number 1 seed Roman Reigns against the 16 seed Great Khali. The 8 seed Eddie Guerrero versus the 9 seed Sheamus. 5 seed Yokozuna versus 12 seed Damian Priest. 4 seed CM Punk versus 13 seed Christian. We got the 6 seed Gunther versus the 11 seed Superstar Billy Graham. We got the 3 seed Brock Lesnar, 14 seed Psycho Sid. We got the 7 seed Bobby Lashley versus the 10 seed Dean Ambrose. And to finish out our bracket, we got the 2 seed Triple H versus the 15 seed Matt Hardy. What's the first thing that jumps out to you after all that?
That this is not anything like March Madness, and there will be no upsets.
Oh, stop!
I can guarantee.
Why are you gonna be like
I
that?
can guarantee you.
I guarantee you, there's gonna be upsets.
16 is not moving on.
Oh no, 16. Oh, that's obvious.
15
know 16
is not moving on. 14.
But okay,
The real arguments start at 10 and 9 and 10.
Okay, there was a few matchups that hit me where I thought there's upsets.
Okay.
Possibility. Okay, I'll give you a few I saw. Okay, 8-9 Mankind Drew McIntyre. I could see either way going there.
I could see that.
We could talk into it.
Yeah.
What about 6-11 Pedro Morales Miz? Maybe. I'm just saying, there's possibilities here.
Okay.
Flair Warrior? Probably not, but you never know. Diesel JBL, how are we going to decide that?
Flip a coin.
it's going to... I think once we get out of the first round, I think you'll be surprised at some of the matchups. Like, think about, you're going to get... If you get Cena Ziggler and Cody Kane, that could potentially be a Cena Cody. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's not an easy matchup. Okay? You get what happens when you get a Roman Reigns and an Eddie, if that happens? I'm just saying.
That's two of my goats.
Some of these are eventually going to end up in places where I think we're going to be a little surprised.
Yeah.
Especially if you try to really throw Gunther at me. Gunther more than likely is going to have a matchup against Brock Lesnar.
Which he would win, really.
Oh, would you stop it? So, I think you're going to be surprised.
All right.
And I'm not even guaranteeing that all the 1 seeds are going to make it. I think Hogan's got a pretty decent bracket he has to go against.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the first matches. I was like, are you kidding me?
Well, okay. Obviously, they're going to get through the 16s, but I'm talking once we get into it, Bruno could eventually have to go against an Angle or an AJ.
Yeah, there's some tough arguments with that.
That's going to be... And eventually, if he gets to the end, he might have to go against Bret Hart. And if we're talking big moments in history, we rank this based on reigns and...
moments.
moment. Well, mostly it was reigns, number of reigns, and how long the reigns were, is what we kind of based the rankings on. Now, once we get into this stuff, like when you get a Stone Cold against a Shawn Michaels, I'm just saying, big moments. Longevity is going to play a factor into it. Moments, all that kind of stuff. So, I wouldn't be just saying it's going to be straight chalk. Plus, we have a show to do, so you want them to actually listen. Silly boy.
Yeah, but sometimes chalk is chalk.
I'm just saying. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised with the upsets. I think there'll be a few decent upsets that
If you try to push
coming
this JBL agenda that you got going on,
I'm pushing JBL all the way to the freaking finish, man. That reign was gold. He's a wrestling god. He better be in the
the
Final
only
Four.
reason he's champion is because Triple H didn't want to work Tuesdays.
Oh, okay, Paul Heyman, get out of here. Yeah, you know what happened after that? Blue Meanie got a broken nose. So don't be sassing on the good old JBL. He'll take care of it. You gotta knock on that door. You don't walk around it. That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's not world champion. That's APA. If we're
That's
talking
still
APA
JBL,
then we're talking like one of the GOATs.
I'm just saying. You knock on that door. You don't walk around. We don't see you if you don't knock.
I'm just thinking how far some of these low end guys are gonna go. Like,
I think a few of them could surprise you. I'll be real with you.
I don't know, because I just can't in my mind right now see any viable way any of the group 5 through 8 guys make it further than their first matchup.
Nah, there's plenty of 5 guys that can make it. They have 5 guys.
Expensive.
You're telling me a Macho couldn't sneak past a Taker?
No, I'm saying group
Eventually?
5 through 8. I'm not saying rank 5.
Oh, you're talking about groups. I thought you were talking about seeding.
No.
I'm just saying, there's guys on here that could sneak. We could have a sneaky little tournament here. I think there's going to be a lot of good discussions.
Yeah.
I think you're going to be surprised with some of the guys I decide to tie my life to.
Like Diesel for some reason?
Diesel. No, now he's got to go against JBL. That's dead. Okay.
And you're going to push this Yoko agenda.
Yeah, you know who I'm pushing.
Well, I'm pushing
You
Gunther.
don't know me. You don't know me. So, you think you know me.
All right.
Anyway,
well,
that was a good stopping point.
Yeah, that was a pretty interesting second episode. It was filled with some controversy at the beginning, trying to defend Gunther. But overall, I do think that the seeds are fairly correct. Obviously, you could argue anyone if you really wanted to, but I do think that the seeds are pretty much where you would expect. If you want to get nitpicky, then obviously you can maybe like, oh, I don't know, maybe Punk could be higher or Undertaker should be a 3. I don't know, whatever. You could argue any of that stuff. But overall, I did think like we got the right people in the right spots. So I think next episode is going to be pretty interesting, especially with these conversations when it gets into the weeds. But any final thoughts?
Yeah, I'm excited to see who's going to go on to win this thing. It's going to be pretty crazy. I think you're going to be surprised at what's going to go down with this thing.
I guess. I don't know.
Pleasantly or unpleasantly, I'll say that.
Definitely. So that is going to do it for episode number 2 of the Brothers of Wrestling podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. Next episode will be the final part of this 3-part saga. We will do the whole bracket in the next podcast, so you don't want to miss anything. It's not going to be like broken up into sections or anything. We'll have a winner by the 3rd episode. So hope you guys enjoyed. And if you want to leave a like or a comment on Spotify or wherever you listen to this, I don't know if it's on other things. We'll have to figure that out, but definitely on Spotify. Then feel free to. And I hope you guys enjoyed.
Peace.